So here we have to find the inverse of this function, that is finding inverse of this function is nothing but finding f inverse of x. So that is the meaning of finding inverse of f of x, f inverse of x. And you know, whenever we don't know something in maths, we take it as x. So what we will do is f inverse of x, let me call it as, let us say y. X is already used here, so we will take f inverse of x as y. Okay, and that time what you can do is you can write this x as f of y. So you can write x is equal to f of y. So now this is what we have to simplify. Okay, so now I'll start from here. So therefore we can write x is equal to, now if you go for f of y, so f of y means every x should be replaced by y. So f of y will be e power y minus e power minus y, etc. So it will be e power y minus e power minus y divided by e power y plus e power minus y plus 2. Yes, now what we will do is we can take the LCM here. So you can write this as x is equal to e power y plus e power minus y. Now 1 into this is same thing, plus 2 into this gets cross multiplied. So you will get e power y plus e power minus y. So from here we will get x is equal to, now this is 2 e power y plus e power y. So it will become 3 e power y. This is 2 e power minus y minus e power minus y. So that will become plus e power minus y divided by, this is e power y plus e power minus y. So we get it like this. Now our job is actually to find y here. So now what we can do is, this is a very standard method. Whenever e power y and e power minus y comes, what we do is to simplify, we divide numerator and denominator by e power minus y, or what you can do is you can multiply numerator and denominator by e power y. This is a very standard method we follow whenever e power x and e power minus x comes. Okay, now what happens is when you multiply e power y by e power minus y, that will cancel. So you will get x is equal to 3 into, now e power y into e power y will be e power 2y. Note that e power y into e power y will be e power, bases are same, powers will get added. So you will get e power 2y. So therefore that is it. Then e power y and e power minus y will become, are reciprocal, so it will become e power 0. So or it will become e power minus y plus y. So e power 0, however it will be 1. Similarly we will get e power 2y plus 1. Now there is a y in the numerator and y in the denominator. To get that y, what we will do is we will cross multiply and arrange the terms. So therefore now I will write this as x e power 2y plus x equal to 3 e power 2y plus 1. So to collect terms in x y, what you can do is we can bring e power 2y to one side. So if you bring e power 2y common, you will get x minus 3. This will become minus equal to, this is 1 minus x. So from here you can write e power 2y equal to 1 minus x divided by x minus 3, like this. So now to find y, this e has to go from here. Now you know when e comes to the other side, it will become logarithm. So therefore note that when e comes to the other side, e is anti-log actually. When it comes to the other side, it will become log. So you will get 2y equal to, so 2y will come down, e will become log. It is log 1 minus x divided by x minus 3. So you can write this as y is equal to, now if you cross multiply 2, you will get half log 1 minus x divided by x minus 3. Yes, so this is actually the answer. And if you take minus sign common from the numerator and denominator, we can also write this as y is equal to half log x minus 1 by 3 minus x. So that is also allowed, x minus 1 by 3 minus x. So therefore this either this or this is the right answer.